Hello everyone and welcome to a new video and to my E46 M3. In today's video what I have planned is I'm going to fix some very little things that this car has wrong with it. Matt Armstrong, don't be worried, you're safe. And then I'm going to take it for a drive so that I can just forget about the things that this car has wrong and I can like it a little bit more again. That's the recipe. I think that's the recipe for success. I fix little things, I go and drive it, I feel nice about it, and then equilibrium is reset. The things I'm going to fix. As you can see, I went to IKEA on my IKEA mobile. This is the IKEA mobile. And I got some hangers because my windshield wiper arms actually, they are completely pitted, and I'm going to attempt to remove them, sand them, paint them, and put them back. I've never removed windshield wipers before. I've never painted anything basically, let alone with a rattle can. And yeah, let's see how that turns out. Replace some rusty bolts on the battery tray, install the kill switch on the battery as well because I broke mine or mine broke itself. And then that front wheel hubcap, it just went bye-bye and no longer wanted to be in the car, so I had to get a new one. These are very easy fixes. The windshield wipers, I am a bit worried about those because it's not as simple as you might think, or at least as simple as I would like. But I'm going to try my best and hopefully it will be interesting to watch. If not, you'll just watch me fail miserably.
I started off by seeing if I could actually remove the wiper arms from the car. If not, I wouldn't even assemble my little painting stand. Luckily, I was able to remove them. It took a few tries, but as my mechanic said, smacking them and removing the tension from the arm by bending it up does do the trick, seeing as I wasn't able to get a remover tool for this job. Next, I went about assembling my painting stand, which was simple enough. Having somewhere to hang the wipers, I sanded them with some sanding blocks. Thing is, I got not very abrasive blocks, which was enough to rough up the surface and even expose the bare metal in some areas, but not enough to actually flatten some of the holes they had. The next step was to give them a thorough wipe with isopropyl alcohol, making sure they were ready for paint. Now, as you can see, conditions weren't ideal with a lot of wind and sun, but like they say in my country, those without a dog hunt with a cat. So I really had no choice. First coat of paint applied, I went ahead with the other tasks, popping the front left wheel cap back on, replacing some rusty nuts I had left behind when I installed my battery, and installing a new kill switch. You never know when you'll need to kill your battery quick, and these do a great job. With these things done, it was time for the second coat of paint. Overall, I think the result was good and color was good also. The only thing is that some areas where the paint had come off, I thought the new paint would fill in the hole, and it didn't really, so you can see a little divot. When I started the video, I forgot that I had bought new OEM wipers for this puppy. Why OEM? Because Bosch don't sell the correct size for this car. Only a few millimeters short, and the price wasn't really all that more. My old ones were OEM also, and you can see that they changed the clamp to a bulkier system, which I don't really like. The only thing left is to install the arms and the new wipers, making sure that I keep them aligned with the tape on the windshield. This was easy enough, although I had to redo the driver's side, as when I tightened it down, it moved. At least now they look a whole lot better and no visible rust. Perhaps in the future I'll redo them now that I've got the hang of it and a hanger.
And that's a wrap. I'll see you tomorrow.